Welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Guys, I'm so excited to tour this house, this unique house behind me. Welcome to Garden Lodge. Garden Lodge is a beautiful new build, custom built home in Aldridge, which is in Walsall, which is in the Midlands. So what do we have here? We have a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom property split across 2 floors on a substantial piece of land with a double garage at the back. There's an electric vehicle charging point round the back as well for the vehicles. And the whole house is powered by an air source heat pump. Plus, there's so much more to talk about. So let's look at it from a statistics point of view. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom property split over 3,000 square feet of space. And as you can see, it's a detached property. It has that gorgeous red brick mix on the outside. There's a few stone, a nod to like a stone appearance details around the windows. The windows are all triple glazed and are all color matched to the stone on the outside. And then the front door is a prominent black, really kind of drawing your attention in. We've got large format tiles to the front, taking you up from your private walkway. There's parking around the back. There's a substantial front garden with that beautiful ironwork that we've seen all around the garden and a host of additional features. Enough talking, guys. Let's get straight inside and continue the rest of the tour. So come inside and welcome home, and let's get straight into the tour. Right, so this is not your usual Property Vlogs tour. Not only is this house obviously of a different caliber, it's also an empty house tour, and everything you see is going to stay. So it's not a staged house by any means. So if you see any fixed mirrors, anything like that, that's all going to stay in the property. So let's get straight into the first impressions. This is the front door. I mean, ignore these carpet things. They're to protect the flooring underneath, which, to be honest, is large format porcelain, high quality tiles. And there's a substantial amount of space before you get to the bottom of the staircase. We'll talk more about the staircase in a second. The front door has 2 glazing panels either side, and then in the middle, we've got that prominent black. And it's done in that kind of sheen there that is just so beautiful. It's not quite a matte. It's not quite a gloss. I would call that a satin. This entire house has 4K IP security cameras all around and a smart system with Ajax technology for the security system as well. Okay, all the details, by the way, will be in the description in the link. So don't quote me, click the link in the description to find out all the technical details. There's a lot of them. Looking at what we've got in here, we've got a substantial width and size to the hallway. We've got spotlights throughout, and then we've got what looks to me to be like a very traditional staircase with that beautiful curvature to the bottom tread. So that extra detail, and it's very centrally located. So it is the focal point of this space. You've got the visual of that pendant right at the top, and it just is so aesthetically pleasing. There's glass balustrades, so we're not obstructing views either side, and the light can pass through both sides. So it's a very kind of lightweight, but also traditional, like strong wooden staircase. And it is a solid wood staircase, which has been carpeted. So if you were to remove the carpeting, you get this same quality wood underneath it. So the first mystery door I'm going to show you through here is right behind me. But before we go there, I just want to talk about the architraves and the doors. So all of the ironmongery, all of the doors, the carpentry has been really, really painstakingly chosen by the client, who, by the way, I had personal involvement with this project in terms of helping with the architectural layouts and design. Just thought I'd throw that in there, toot my own horn, but he's picked out all the finishes. So the door handles, which are magnetic latches, beautiful, solid, beautiful fire-rated doors throughout the entire space. And then we've got this gorgeous architraves. So it's not a very intricate profile. It's very kind of like a straightforward profile, but it's just the quality of the paint coating on the surface, which means obviously knocks and scrapes are going to be not an issue. We've also got nickel-plated faceplates to the light switches, and I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier, I did mention air source heat pumps, but that also comes with underfloor heating throughout the entire house. The downstairs toilet also uses that large format tiling. We come in sideways. This is going to stay in this property. Again, it's not a show home, it's a real home. This is not wallpaper, this is actually tile. I love that. So very, very durable, scratch resistant. And this is your Duravit toilet and your faceplate. And the theme is this kind of monochromatic theme for the sanitary ware. So you've got the hidden system there for like decor and storage, and then you've got your sink there. And we don't need a radiator because it is temperature controlled. That's mystery door number 1. Mystery door number 2 is over here, and this is where our underfloor heating for the ground floor is stored, along with bits and bobs. Your BT telecoms and a host of other things can go there. So that's that. And there is a door, like a crystal style door there, that's fire rated. More on that later. On this side, we've got our main space, which is here, which on the plans is labeled as a guest bedroom. And I am so happy. Can you tell why I go on about bedrooms on the ground floor? I am authentic, guys. I am consistent. A bedroom on the ground floor is just great. If you have family staying over, who wants to traipse all the way up through the bedrooms to get to their loft attic room? This is a perfect position. And if it's not being used as a bedroom, it could be a study or any other room. It's just configured so perfectly for that. And I'll tell you why in a second. We've got the sockets, the light switch right here at a low level. So you can have your bed there, bedside tables, and switch that off when you're in bed. We've got a TV area opposite, 2 pendant lights. And mystery door number 1 is over here. And this is your private closet, your private wardrobe with everything is fully fitted. Again, with the lights on the sensors. And then through here is your private ensuite. So again, the finishes and the material choices are all client-led. Again, the actual layout of going from here into a ensuite is something I've had input with. And so, yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. We've got the toilet with a hidden system there, the sink with the LED strip underneath, storage, and the shower enclosure with the hinged glass panel there for coming in and out, preventing water coming out into the main area. And then in the shower, we've got the shower shelf and the rainfall feature above, and the mixers and the valves are there. Got a heated towel rail over here and a window bringing in lots of natural light here. In terms of ventilation, the entire building has mechanical ventilation, which is fantastic. And yeah, and that has a heat recovery system, I have to add as well. So very good for thermal efficiency. So we kind of take another peek at another crystal style door, but this is what we're waiting for, guys. This is our big reveal, and I love the style of this door, something different. This is our kind of formal reception room, like bonus space. I don't like to label rooms too much on plan, but that double door kind of makes it perfect for that. Otherwise, you know, you could use it as something else, anything at all. A playroom, a games room, a cinema room, blackout blinds, whatever you want, but it's a really good size. It's got a dual aspect, so you've got views of the countryside from here and your side walkway and the planting, and you've also got views of the front garden from here. The sills are a good level, a little bit for perching, and I also like the material used on the sill, which makes it very durable. The windows as well, they're by Aluskin. Beautiful triple glazed windows, very good for thermal efficiency. So that's this room. Coming back, let's go this way, or maybe you go that way, I go this way. I'll see you in the open plan space. So guys, I'm still here with you. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Okay. Genuine, massive. Wow. Wow, this is an open plan space. Can you hear the echo? Echo, I can hear the echo. Wow, okay, let me just, because my OCD needs it, let me close this door and alternate access this way, completely silent. You can have an event here, a party, birthday party, dinner party, whatever, and it is so insulated from the rest of the house. Okay, so let's start with the kitchen area actually, and then I can talk more about this dining zone and the living area, and of course that. So starting off on this side of the kitchen, we've got our shaker style cabinet doors in like a very beautiful beige. And that's been paired with a dark worktop in this man-made material, very durable. It's it's a decked-on worktop throughout. You can see the different choices you can have. You can have like this dark stone appearance to it. You can have this kind of marble appearance to it aesthetically. Just so much choice. But that's that, and I love the handles. So over here we've got our kind of rubbish area, recyclables and general waste. Again, we've got our dishwasher by AEG. It's a comfort lift. So that means this bottom tray comes up ever so slightly, meaning you don't have to do yoga to reach the bottom of the dishwasher. You've got a stainless steel 1.5 bowl sink by Frank Swiss and a cooker tap. This cooker tap gives you both instantaneous hot water and filtered water. And then we've got storage underneath, a window above the sink. Gosh, I almost forgot to mention a window above the sink. We've already integrated the blind system in there, so you've got complete privacy. And I love that. So one less thing to worry about, storage. Also, I'll just use my toe to point out the lighting across the bottom there. I love that. Beautiful soft glow. We also have lighting below the wall mounted units done in a kind of like a sage green. Some people might call it a chartwell green. There's so many colors. It is in the hue of green, a muted green. Beautiful. You've got the display cabinet options with the glass panels there. So much with the LED strips, and then that glow above the top as well is there. I love it. So more storage, more prep space, an extensive utensil drawer, ample storage, USB sockets, the new USB and the previous USB. So everyone's devices are welcome. We'll talk about this in a second. Everything is on soft closers. There's an additional window giving you countryside views again, and more storage underneath. You expect that, guys. I love this. So look at this. Oh, I love that. Everything on soft closers. Why is soft closers so important? Because this is an open plan space. We don't need any cupboards banging and clashing whilst I'm trying to watch my favorite shows. Oh, got distracted. Let's do that before we do that. So I'll give you 3 seconds to guess what's behind there. Okay, did you guess it was a full height fridge freezer? Ready for you to move in. Freezer one side, fridge on the other side. Samsung, fully integrated, and then you've got your full height larder / pantry. Again, beautiful glass inserts means that you know in a glance what's in there. Let's finish off the kitchen on this side. Again, decked on worktops, such a versatile material, and it wraps all the way around, creating continuity, even though the colors have been changed. And then we've got this triple system, which is amazing. Again, I love this. It's a Samsung Smart Series 6 appliance, fully integrated. So you want to open the full oven, that's fine. If you just want to take a peek, but you don't want to lose the temperature, that's also possible. I love that technology, and that's across all of these. I absolutely love this combination. We also have a warming drawer underneath. Just push that and push that back in. Good. And all of this underneath is storage, currently being used as storage, and it all comes with this matting at the bottom for non-slip, the lighting underneath. Enough about that bonus kitchen. Let's talk about our beautiful kitchen island. So this extensive kitchen island with the texture on top, again, another decked in worktop. We've got the pendants above it, integrated extractor fan, which by the way does not create a bulkhead, so you have uninterrupted, unobstructed views all the way through. And gosh, I'd love to be like cooking and doing stuff and then watching the TV. That framing is just beautiful, but we'll talk about that in a moment. But first, stick with me. We've got storage underneath, another, just in case this wasn't enough, there's more over here. Again, this is a multi-family kitchen. I can see quite a few people. You've got your area over here, you've got your area over there, and then you've got your hob and cooking space over here, a 4-burner hob by Neff, and then you've got the induction plate here over as well, and there's just so much space for everyone to have their own unique part of the kitchen. And whoever's doing the dishes, my heart goes out to you because I absolutely hate doing the dishes. Yeah, that's one of the fun facts about me. And then on this side, you've got the breakfast bar with ample storage underneath. So they've utilized every space because obviously this is a very deep, this is a very wide kitchen island. So they've utilized that additional storage space. Now for the bonus space, just in case you thought that was it, we also have a utility. So this is our dedicated utility space. There is a bit of a larder over here, storing your grains, your pasta, more storage over here. And this comes out, by the way, fully allowing you to go and access what's in there. And just storage is number one here. We've got a view of the countryside again in front of your sink. So there's no excuse now for anyone. There's a view of the countryside, panoramic views opposite a sink in a utility room. Storage underneath, space for maybe your non-integrated appliances like a washing machine, a dryer, or like a cat bed, dog bed, storage underneath. And then we've got more storage in the room opposite. There's a mystery door, which you'll see on the floor plan. And this is now your dining space. I'm quite short, so I avoided hitting my head there. This drop-down pendant is saying one thing and one thing only. You've got a linear dining table all the way like here. And let's say not even 10-seater. I think a 12-seater could easily fit across here. Person 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 6 on the other side. 14 people? That's a lot of people. Okay, that's opposite this bifolding feature. And again, I'm really big on lining up symmetry. So we have 2 doors facing the main hallway. We have a centralized door, which I'll show you more about later, and that's underneath the staircase. You can't even read that when you're in the space. But you have this focal point, and then you've got the view of the garden through the bifolding doors. Again, these blinds are integrated into the window, and you don't have to worry about adding them. They are to stay if you choose to buy this house. You've got a sizable garden there, and we will actually insert the garden tour footage now using editing magic in the garden. So down this path, you've got the planting, your air source heat pumps. You can really see the architectural details here with the brick plinths. And at the back, you can see the security lighting, the bifold doors, the balconies, and just the symmetry of the house itself. There's a path that goes all the way down and leads you into your double garage, which is a separate detached garage. And there's planting all the way around the perimeter. It's all young at the moment, but it will become fully fledged. Tall hedges all the way, giving you ultimate privacy. You can see there, the tint on the windows means you can't even see inside. I love the specifications chosen. They really matter. You've got the paving and the large format tiles on the floor, creating the ultimate barbecue area, and then lawn at the back for that play area. So that's the garden tour. Now we're going to go back inside and continue the rest of the tour. Okay, now let's jump back into the internal tour. So I wanted to touch on additional details, client details. The extra mile they've gone to add this paneling, which is very on trend. It's a nice little surprise in this little alcove area. Like if you went for a shorter dining table that maybe stopped here, a couple of chairs or sofas could easily fit here, you know, and then when you have your barbecues, it's a fantastic arrangement. Okay, now moving away from the dining, we've got our living area. My favorite, an L-shaped sofa, could go here. Why L-shaped? That way we can kind of look at the TV. If we're L-shaped over here, we can look at the TV but still enjoy the view. I think you can do a U-shaped sofa, fully all the way around. So you can be immersed in your film, your TV, maybe at night time, and you don't need the view at that time. But yeah, any kind of sofa arrangements you can have. You've got a space here for a huge TV, more decor here, all lit up beautifully, and then this integrated fireplace here, another decorative feature. I think it's incredible that the client's done this, because what this means is that just bring your sofa, bring your favorite items, and just It's moving ready for you to just enjoy. And there's still space for you to add end tables, floor mounted lamps or plants, lots and lots of space. Let's talk about this mystery door. Again, another crystal style door, but because of what's inside, it's been tinted or frosted. So let's see what's inside. A bonus understair cupboard with a light. I love that. And a socket. So you can charge your vacuum cleaners or whatnot in there, completely hidden away. And it's so discreet. I love that. Okay, now let's go upstairs. Okay, after you. Okay, now you're on the landing and I'm actually walking towards you, and the view from, I mean, you've seen it already, glass balustrades, solid wood, newel posts, very striking. Okay, we're upstairs now. Okay, what are we taking in? We're taking in the fact that there's a window at the end. So when everyone's at home and all these striking doors are closed, these tall, imposing doors are closed, you still have the light coming in. Plus, there's so much space at the end. More on that later. We'll talk more on that later, guys. But standing here, you can see all the way to the front door. And I just like the fact that it's for full commitment to making this staircase a feature. And it is such a feature. I think I want to put a pendant above it, but I know why they haven't, because it could be overbearing on the space. And right now they've gone with two beautiful mini pendants, mini chandeliers. Okay, which room should we go to first? Okay, let's go over here. So through the doors, so this is one of the bedrooms on this floor. As you can see, it can easily fit a king size bed. We've got sockets either side, and the sockets also have USB, the two different types, connections in there. We've got PIR sensors to both of these lights. So when it's nighttime and you just want to pop to the toilet to grab something to drink, you don't have to startle yourself by turning on the light switch, which, by the way, is being lowered. So when you're in bed, it's quite easy to reach and you don't have to get out of bed, walk all the way across to go and turn it off. Again, we are upstairs, but the whole floor is underfloor heated. Yes, and this room also has its own private space of the balcony at the rear of the property. So this glass provides you full screening, complete privacy on this side that's closest to the other neighbors. And I love the option to have a full screening because it means that you can just have the curtains open, blinds open, and you're fully you're fully hidden. Okay, behind the main door is this door over here. So this is your own closet. This is openable, but it's currently locked. You've got the shoe storage there, two horizontal poles there for like trousers, dresses, skirts, tops. And then of course, through here is our private bathroom, our private ensuite. So it's got the Druid finishes we saw elsewhere. It's fully tiled. We also have a kind of a LED recess strip around the perimeter, and the black and white monochromatic look is being carried through. So we've got a shower tray here, and we've got a sliding glass door. We've got the rainfall feature there mounted into the wall, so you get that rainfall experience. The recessed shelving with the LED strip, and then the shower controls outside of the wet area, and then a handheld device there. Again, everything is by Druid, including the toilet, and then you've got your heated towel rail right next to your toilet, and then you've got your window bringing in natural light. Let's go back to the landing. So now that we're on the landing, if you go to the family bathroom. The family bathroom, guys, it's a 4-piece suite, and I'm really happy to say that you've got a large shower. Look at that. You missed it. So that is one of those automated toilet lids that comes up. So it's a high-tech Japanese-inspired toilet with storage above it. There's your saver socket. We're talking about the shower just before we were rudely interrupted by the toilet. And we've got a large shower of a similar spec to the other shower. There's an LED strip here, guys. There's so many lighting controls and options to turn things off and turn them on. because it's energy efficient as well, just so don't worry about that. So we've also got a double sink here by Durivate with storage underneath, a large 3-pane window with the windows openable on both sides. We've got a large egg-shaped bathtub with a bath filler. Window is going to stay, and a huge towel rail, heated towel rail. Okay, all right, coming back into here, let's go into the next room, which is over here. Another well-proportioned double bedroom, which can easily fit a king-size bed, 2 bedside tables, and maybe a dresser there with a TV on top. We've also got access to our private balcony. You can just see the countryside views and the rest of the development, which is just 10 out of 10 in terms of landscaping. The railings, the plants, everything chosen out here is really top notch. And yeah, so this balcony connects to the other one, which makes a very big balcony. It just gives you that vantage point and that outdoor space. Behind the mystery door, I'm sure you're going to guess what it is already. It is our own closet. And again, it's got that ample storage space. I don't want to have to unlock every single door. Plus, I'm vertically challenged, but this is completely openable and you don't have to leave it in locking position. It's just easier, guys. But yeah, it has a light in there that's on a sensor, so you don't have to worry about that either. And then this one also has an ensuite too. We've got the towel rail, the sink, the toilet roll holder, and you've got the toilet there, the faceplate, a shaver socket, a window bringing in light, and then the shower here again. It's basically like the Jack and Jill, or not the Jack and Jill, the kind of the counterpart, counterpart to the other ensuite on the other side. It's a similar size, a similar layout, similar spec, if not the exact same spec, but same quality, fully tiled, similar palette. It makes the whole house very cohesive. It's got that LED strip, which we've currently switched off at the moment. But yeah, and then the next room, if you're still following, there is a mystery door, and a lot of people always want to see what's behind the mystery door. So let me show you what's behind this one. It is your mechanical ventilation system and heat recovery system, bringing in fresh air in the house throughout. Another bedroom is this one over here. So this is another beautifully proportioned bedroom with 2 aspects. You've got one facing the front of the house, bringing in so much light. You've got one facing the side of the house, looking at your driveway. I love it. And the bed would go here with 2 bedside tables at the side. You've got the socket there for turning off and on the main light. And that is the penultimate room. Oh, look at all of this space. I waited to go on about this space when we first got on the landing. This space, 100%, is going to have a sofa or a chaise lounge, a coffee table, a couple of armchairs, some plants, some magazines. It is a perfect chill out space or an upstairs informal snug / living area. And maybe I would have a TV on there. I would. I'm seeing it more and more often. I know it sounds silly. Why have a TV upstairs? We've got one downstairs. But this is the space you hang out before you go down and potentially bump into someone. So the final room is going to be through here on this floor. So this is a very spacious bedroom. You can see the sockets are very far apart. Super king size bed could easily fit into here. And then you've got the switch there, bedside tables either side. You've got 2 pendants again, and then a window facing the front of the house. You've got a socket already placed in the wall, so you can have your TV there on top of your large dresser. Again, it's individually temperature controlled. And then you've got storage here and storage all the way there, from there to there. Ample storage for wardrobe space. Love it. So, and air conditioning, by the way, just thought I'd mention that. So guys, that is all the rooms on this floor. And just in case you missed it, this house is so unique because there's actually 2 primary bedrooms. So we left it up so it's open, but on the floor plans, you probably would have seen them. Those are the ones that have the balconies and the en-suites at the back. That one and that one. So which one would you go for? Do you want to rewind the video and have another look at it? You're more than welcome to. But I hope you enjoyed this tour so far. Please make sure to subscribe and like it so that our videos pop up and you're notified when the next one comes up. We have toured the 2 other bigger homes at this development, so click the link or subscribe to our channel to see those uploaded over the next couple of weeks, and we'll see you in the comment section to let us know your favorite things about this particular house. Maybe there's things that you would change or things you would add to your own house. Let us know, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.